Hello. I have no idea what I will talk about tonight, but I suppose that I will find something. I'm recording here because last time that I recorded in front of this, and it turned out to be a pretty good video, and different locations can make you feel differently, and so maybe I'll speak differently at different locations, and I'll just try to go around my house and find places that seem interesting and inspiring to talk from. Just as if I was in a park, sitting on the grass by a tree, the energy that would come through with me and speak with me and that I would feel. The spirits of that park. All that I would say would be, according to how that is set up. Just as if I were on Mars in an astral projection. If I had a chance to say something, it would probably be a lot different from anywhere else on this earth. Different locations do make one feel different. And that is why I believe it is so important to find a place that you love. Because, it will enhance your life so much. A country, a city that you love. If you love the ocean, you should go there, I would love to do this, but as of now, I don't have enough money nor the desire to actually move somewhere that I really long to move to. Last time I did this, it was locating myself at Evergreen State College in Olympia, Washington, and that is a very out there hippie college, very liberal. And when I got there, I was highly disappointed because I didn't find the right type of people to hang out with. I was severely disappointed because it was just so loose compared to what I know here in a very conservative state. And as I am quite out there and liberal, compared to some of the people that I see and experience in this city, Boise, I find myself with a conundrum. Because I do not fit in here, nor do I fit in at a hippie school. I do believe that I'm quite intense and long for solo activity, being alone. Alone time is very important to me. So when I went to this liberal place, it's very hard to be alone there because people walk in and out of rooms without knocking sometimes, and just little things like that really piss me off, because when I deem something as holy, I like to practice with it as so, and when somebody believes he is so out there and astoundingly wonderful to this earth in a way that he can trample on what I'm trying to do that will benefit the earth and is talking to the earth, when he does that, I just feel quite bad and taken aback. And that is why I have resorted to returning to this conservative state, Idaho, Boise, because people are very conservative here and pretty much leave you alone. Going to Evergreen was like a culture shock, coming back to Boise was even more of a culture shock. I came in contact with some very interesting energies over there. Indeed, the forest that surrounds the college is very beautiful, very crystal clear in its energy, in my understanding of it. It was a very holy time and place in that regards. And so I miss it very much. But I'm not willing to sacrifice my privacy just to be in contact with beautiful earth energies. And that is one of the things that people will have to consider when trying to get the world to go green. Green does not mean all the time that it's so liberal. Green can be a very solemn activity, because there are many beings that make up the earth, many energies. I happen to honor death as a quite important energy in my life, and I take that energy as a feeling of respectful, holy, solemn, and just intimate activity. If one would want to get a green president in the office sometime, I believe he would have to, sacrifice some of his happiness, some of his liberal creativity, to be a solemn and well-spoken businessman that is the epitome of the government in the United States, as I see it. I would like the government to be better constructed, in that what it says would be more kind. Going to Evergreen and meeting my spirit guide, teacher, and my soulmates, I came into contact with many beings since I got to feel his energy, and it just made me go insane, and I was open to other energies, very open, and I came into contact with other types of beings, and I forgot where I was going with this, but it's very scary to be introduced to a difference when it is so very alien to you. Even if you think you know someone, you might not know exactly where that person's roots is, where she or he derives his energy from anywhere in the universe, just as you, just as I. You may not know her or his soul resources and lovely places to think of and get her energy from. This happens deep in the unconscious. And it's very important to one because it makes one up. It is like the seeds that sprout forth the personality and the body. And when one is tired of living a lie, as one cannot always retrieve the seeds and bless his body and creation with the sole purpose that are the seeds of his intentions in life and purpose. When that happens, when one is sad and angry and tired, a that can be attributed with death, and he can die and go back to the sources that are like the seeds of his being. What else? Where I like to come from in my thoughts as I am discovering is somewhere deep and dark. I think the Anunnaki. When I think of that dark energy, I also think of Anu. I think of my soulmate, my spirit, my twin flame. And I think of holiness and hiding in a room-like cave, so I may meditate upon the mysteries of the universe and know more. And also at the same time forgive myself of any hatred felt, anything I didn't like that I came into contact with on my very long journey through this creation. As when one feels something that he doesn't like, it is a signal that something's wrong. And all those energies that you have felt that did not salute you were because you didn't know what was going on, and perhaps nor did you want to know. That is the spiritual journey, to know who you are, and where you came from and why you're here. A rebel perhaps is needed today to embark upon the spiritual journey, at least where I live. But I believe that God's creation happens on individual levels. The gold within is important mainly to the self, to one's own self, and not to anybody else. We are all brothers and sisters, and possessing this gold-like substance somewhere within us. I hope to get off the earth after this lifetime, or perhaps, live on this earth for many, many, many years. If you do research, you can find some people who live very long. Past 100 or so, past, I think it could be like 500. Anything's possible, and that's a very often coined term that is said and believed. It's very evident in our consciousness today, and for that reason, it's real. What you see is real. You just have to come to terms with it and find where these signals want you to go. Everything is like a map. It is very real, and you can start at any time. That is all I have to say. I don't know really the cohesive title that spans upon all the branches that I talked about, but I'll find something. Have a great day, have a great night, a great meditation, and a great life. I will talk to you later. Bye!